If you are an older veteran and your health has gotten worse since service, this video is for you. Many veterans are surprised to learn that VA has special rules called presumptions that can make certain claims much easier to win, even later in life. Today, I want to explain what presumptive conditions are, why they matter more as you age, and which presumptions have the biggest impact for older veterans. First, what is a presumptive condition? Normally, to win a disability claim, you have to prove three things. 1, a current disability. 2, an in-service event or exposure. And 3, a medical link between the two, which usually takes the form of a written opinion from a doctor or medical expert. A presumptive condition removes the third step. Under federal law, VA agrees to presume that certain illnesses are service-connected if you served in a specific place or under specific conditions. In plain English, that means you do not have to prove exactly how that condition started. VA already accepts the connection. This is especially relevant for older veterans because many of these illnesses take decades to appear. They worsen naturally with age, or they were not well understood when you first left the service. Reasons like this are why presumptions exist. So if you're an older veteran who has been suffering from a service-related disability that is worsening over time, it might be easier to get you compensation than you realize. Let's talk about some of the most important presumptions. First, the Agent Orange presumptions. Veterans who served in Vietnam, certain parts of Thailand, Korea, or on qualifying ships may be entitled to presumptions for serious conditions like ischemic heart disease and Parkinson's disease. These are conditions that don't appear until later in life. If you qualify for Agent Orange exposure, VA does not require you to prove a medical nexus for those conditions. Second, Camp Lejeune water contamination. If you lived or worked at Camp Lejeune for at least 30 days between 1953 and 1987, VA presumes service connection for several cancers and other serious illnesses. Many of these diagnoses occurred decades after exposure. Third, Gulf War chronic multi-system illness. Veterans of the Gulf War may qualify for presumptive service connection for unexplained symptoms like chronic fatigue, joint pain, gastrointestinal issues, and cognitive problems, conditions that often worsen with age. Fourth, radiation-exposed veterans. Certain veterans exposed to radiation through nuclear testing or specific duties are entitled to presumptions for various cancers, many of which are diagnosed later in life. If this information sounds like it might apply to you, learning more can make a real difference. Educational resources, including articles and videos, are available through CCK Law that explain presumptive conditions in greater detail. You can also reach out to us for a free case evaluation. Take care.